From what I'm currently reading, his focus really is to declutter the regulatory requirements, right? He doesn't care really much about he's not looking at the regulatory bits from the point of view of let's impose or remove regulations. He's just trying to find a way to make this all the different requirements in the administration less bureaucratic. I think a lot of the time, especially in other geographies and jurisdictions, time is spent on bureaucracy and red tape, which is not required at all. That's what he's focusing on, to remove that or reduce that. That's an interesting thing, definitely to look at. Number two, he understands, he knows the stuff, right? And that's really helpful, because somebody who understands technology in a deep way like he does allows the government to make better rules and make people more accountable for their actions. I think that's something that's really useful. And finally, he will bring in insights and also his focus on reducing the debt which the US government holds. I think that's very interesting as well. What he's looking to do from that perspective. I know it's not linked to tech exactly, but tech is a big role in helping governments make more money. And so if tech becomes an important part of a government or economy, that's only good for tech overall, because that then places tech as a high priority industry overall. So I'm excited about him being in the government. It's good to see somebody who understands tech so deeply to have a say, as opposed to politicians who don't understand it at all and just make rules because they have to.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of zooming back out from Elon, there's obviously a lot of other tech giants like Meta and Google that are likely to adopt a more cooperative stance toward Trump. How might this shift impact how might this shift impact the culture and political diversity within Silicon Valley? Could this lead to a more open political landscape, or is there a risk of stifling like that diversity of political views?
Well, it's a hard one to kind of be able to predict. There will be some tech companies which will be seen more favorable just because of the way it's positioned. But I hope that it doesn't stifle innovation or allow some companies to have a unfair advantage. Obviously, SpaceX, Tesla, Facebook, all these, they've openly talked about how they support Trump, for example. Would that be useful? I don't know. I think time shall tell. But either way, just the idea of having a pro-tech government just helps everybody. And the US market is so big that it can actually dictates the way we look at tech around the world. So in many ways, having a pro-tech government helps the entire world building more tech overall, which is only good for AI and crypto.